How do you honestly feel when you see a dude who is 250 pounds? I'm a dude who is 5 feet 11 and 250 pounds. My doctor says I am a staggering 70 pounds overweight. I have a visible beer belly and a double chin. Basically every standard thing you think of when you imagine overweight in your head. I need a seatbelt extender and wear mostly L and XL size clothing. You saw a dude like me in public, i.e. how you imagined a dude like that to look, or if you had to directly interact with him. Either way, what is your secret thought in your head? Do you think, look at that lazy gross fetus, not really care about the physical appearance, or something else entirely? I feel like I'm getting mocked for my appearance by people and they're just not saying it but they're thinking it. Edit. Why do so many people here think I'm jacked or SMTH? I already said it's obviously fat in my case, and I said what if you saw a dude who was like me? No secret thoughts. Just normal thoughts like when seeing anybody. Plenty of people are like that and it's not uncommon to see. If your gut is absolutely huge, then I might think that guy probably isn't ever comfortable. Normally when I see a 5 feet 11 250 pounds dude, I just step away from the mirror and move on with my day. I feel nothing. Honestly, I'm probably too busy worrying about my own insecurities to worry about yours. TBH, overweight people are so common, myself included, that you have to be really morbidly obese in order for me to notice. Which at 5 feet 11 and 250 pounds you are not. No one cares as much as you do. Unless you do something out of the ordinary. No one's thinking anything. Majority of America is overweight or obese. You're not special. 250 pounds can be carried differently based on the individual. Depends on the situation. If I'm in my plane seat and you are sitting next to me, I might be calculating how long the flight is. If I own an all-you-can-eat buffet, I might be thinking about my margin. If we are on a seesaw together, I'm thinking, how do I get down from here without getting hurt? If we are both just walking down the street, I'm likely not thinking about you at all. Most people don't care because they are worrying about their own shit. I mean, what is this dude doing in public? I feel like I interact with people about that size maybe once or twice a day, and it depends on how they act as to how I act. Basically, dude, unless you were putting me in danger somehow, which someone or any size could too. Theoretically, I wouldn't care how much you weighed. 250 isn't actually that noticeable nowadays. Especially at 5 feet 11. I don't think anyone bats an eye unless the person is clearly 400. I have no issue. And would think nothing of your size. What I care most is if you treat me kindly or not. Wow, that dude is 40 kbs lighter than me. Hopefully my dieting and exercise will shrink me to his size soon. You need to start dieting and exercising. Learn how to eat better. And get that weight off you. It's not healthy. And I wish I had started at 250. Every 10 pounds I drop makes me feel so much better physically. You don't even realize how bad it is till you start losing. I was that when I lost 80 pounds. I was shocked at the attention I was getting. People seemed to be a lot nicer to me and more accepting of meeting me. It was kinda sad actually. Because I realized that all this extra attention was only superficial and not because of who I am as a person. You're a human being, you deserve to be kind to yourself. People that would judge you on your weight aren't worth your thoughts. If I saw you on the street, I'd smile at you and say, how are you? If you responded and were smiling, I'd keep walking like I do with all strangers. And I'd remember you were a friendly person for as long as I remember the encounter. If you didn't acknowledge me, that would be cool. I'm certainly not gonna remember running into a fat guy either way. People are too worried about their own problems. They are trying to survive in the world. I don't think they are judging you. I don't feel anything at all. I don't remark upon it or notice it or anything. I've got my own things going on. I'm not thinking about other people. I don't think lazy grows fetus. I think that guy would feel a lot better physically and be a lot happier if he lost some weight. Being overweight sucks. Losing weight is hard. It's a lifestyle change. So no. I don't feel disgust, I feel empathy. As long as you don't smell, I wouldn't care. This strictly comes down to your attitude and how you interact with me. My dad is overweight. Probably almost 300 pounds. And yet he works his ass off running his own mechanic shop. Part of the reason he gained so much wasn't really laziness, but because he has a slipped disc in his back from a car accident. It made it hard for him to keep up with the exercises he did in the army. That being said, I wouldn't think much of it at all. Unless you're Tammy from my 600 pounds life, I probably won't care. Or notice. You'd just be a normal person I see while walking around. Would look pretty normal. If he's a friend and wants help, I'll help with diet, walking together, some strength training together, etc. I've dated a guy your size and thought he was hot. Sue. Literally nothing. My husband was super skinny when we got together. He's got a big ol' beer belly now. And I love it. It took forever for him to gain weight. And I'd like to think my good cooking contributed to that. Lots of people are attracted to big guys. Of course, there will always be people who have negative preconceived notions of fat people. But fuck them. They don't know you. You're describing me, but taller by an inch. Lose it, man. For you. But not anyone else. I'm down 35 pounds. And feel much better. Not as much stress on the joints. Sleeping a bit better. Clothes loose again. Go slow. You can get there. In all honesty, it depends on how you carry yourself. I see myself lol. One of my best friends is both shorter and heavier than you. I don't think about their weight or the weight of any other overweight person when I see them. Nothing special. Honestly. I'm probably too busy thinking about something else to notice your presence or anyone else's. I've had my own struggles with weight. So I will sympathize and wish the best for them on future health-wise. Nothing. I don't really pay attention to other people like that. Even if I was talking to you, I wouldn't think too much of it. Except maybe you're a big dude, that's about it. A lot of it also depends on where you are. Some places in this country that you'd be shopping the skinny section in Walmart. Others, not so much. I hope he finds his way to better health. How old are you? If you are over 40, it is a serious health issue. Actually, it is at any age, but is more pressing as you age. Don't worry about how people view you. Worry about the impact on your long-term health. Now, if you do construction or get some type of other exercise every day, that's not as bad. But being overweight will likely shorten your life or, at the least, make your final years uncomfortable or painful. Lose it now for yourself. Fuck what others think.